Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mining Now. I'm your host, Jared Downey, and today we're getting to feature a company at Mine Expo that I've wanted to have on for a long time. They make great products. We've covered their products before in other episodes, but haven't actually featured Nordlock. So great to have you on, Nick Addington. You're the mining segment leader. Thank you for coming on the show. Great to have you.
Yeah, appreciate the time. I'm excited to talk to you.
You've been busy. We were here setting up, and you were just next person. Busy show, eh?
Absolutely. We've had great traffic, and I've been trying to get out and walk around. Haven't had a chance. We've been so busy, so it's been a great show so far.
Nordlock is such a cool company because it's the thing that, unless you're looking for it, you don't see it, but you're always seeing it because it's literally everywhere on everything.
Absolutely. No, we cover all sorts of mobile, fixed plant, everything in mining, and a lot of times people either know something or haven't seen it, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know what that was," and it's all over their machine. So, yeah, it's great to bring together.
How do you try to, an event like this where you're trying to, talk to people and sort of get the messaging out? What are you trying to sort of convey in those 4 or 5 minutes at a time that you're getting to chat?
Yeah, for us, it really comes down to longer lasting products, safer, easier to install, and longevity of the product. Trying to create a better solution for bolted connections that are trouble and issues customers see daily all over different machines and applications. So solving people's problems is what we look for.
The other thing I wanted to clarify right off the top is, just for anybody who doesn't know, is the reach. You're a global company from my understanding. Can you give us a scope of who you're serving, where you're serving, how you deliver that service, just that whole gamut?
Absolutely. So we are a global company. We service everywhere: North America, South America, Asia, Australia, Europe. We have offices all over. We have salespeople, technical servicing all over, and we have a huge reach. And that's what kind of separates from others. If you have a mine over in Colombia or Chile or Australia, we can help you. We can service you. So,
well, and like I'm looking at this has a gauge on it. I mean, these are not just like little, the Superbolt. We're going to talk about a few different things. These are not just all simple little bolting systems that you have. How about the support from maybe a North American standpoint, but also from a global perspective? How are you providing support, training, those types of things?
Absolutely. So you always have a main point of contact, but with that, it's either technical service directly to sales, or a lot of times we'll go on site. We'll service you. We'll show you how to install. We'll do webinars. We can walk on site, train your people in your workshops or on mine sites. So we want to be a full solution provider, and we don't want there to be questions or issues. And if they do arise, we're there to come and help support it. So
when you say are you going direct then to like a mining operation or an equipment dealer, or are you doing it through distribution? What's the go-to-market?
It's kind of both. So we cover such
Okay.
a large range. We have partner distributors all over, but we also service some clients direct to mine as well. So it's both. Depends on the region and scenario as well.
Okay.
Let's talk about our Heavy Industry World Tour, brought to you by Savona Equipment. Find, market, and sell surplus and used equipment. And FogMaker. Protect lives and vehicles with FogMaker fire suppression systems, because safety can never be a compromise. We are heading to events across North America and Australia and filming episodes on location. Email us at info@crownsmen.com to be part of Crownsmen's Heavy Industry World Tour. In mining, reliable connectivity is essential for both efficiency and safety. Communication engineers often struggle to maintain network coverage in tough environments. For over 20 years, Pointing has been at the forefront of solving these challenges with a range of circular polarized helical antennas. Their antennas support cellular and Wi-Fi networks and are tailored for both open pit and underground operations. Ensure reliable mining communication. Get in touch with Pointing now. Visit pointing.tech. OK Foreign Trade and Mining Company is the leading producer of injection chemicals from the mining and tunneling industries. What distinguishes OK is that all processes are managed entirely in-house, from the production of raw materials to research and development and sales. This vertical integration ensures that injection chemicals are tailored specifically to the required needs. The products are utilized for strata stabilization, roof support, and the prevention of air, gas, and water leaks. A commitment to quality is demonstrated through accreditations from NAC, IAAC, APAC, and ILAC, ensuring that all tests and products comply with the highest international standards. Visit okdtm.com to learn more. Austin Powder uses Paradigm to meet customer requirements and enhance blast efficiency and production. Paradigm offers several advanced features, including fragmentation modeling, PPV and PVS reduction, charging and timing analysis, fly rock prediction, energy distribution, 3D blast modeling, muck pile footprint prediction, and overpressure prediction. With these innovative tools and state-of-the-art software, Austin Powder provides comprehensive blast analysis and optimization. Explore more about Austin Powder and cutting-edge products at austinpowder.com.
I want to talk about, let's talk about the safety aspect first, because that is obviously a huge focal point in the mining space right now. Where do you see yourself in that conversation?
Yeah, should be top conversation for that. That's something we're really leading with as far as our customers' safety is huge in mining, and all of our products provide benefit for that. You can talk about Norlock anti-loosening. If something comes loose and breaks, you got fall hazards, damage, equipment failures, you're creating risk. Expanders, same thing. You're longer lasting. You don't want people hammering, lancing things out. Then you also have Superbolt. Are they using super large torque tools with reactions? Heavy, non-ergonomic, can create a lot of issues.
Hard to reach.
Fatigue for different techs, and then also confined space where you got heavy things, large torques, trying to handle that. So we cover all sorts of bases for that, and something we lead with because safety is number one and it's huge.
Can we break down, because some people won't know the product line, so can we break down, there's the expanders, the Superbolt, the bolt type? Yeah, can you just break down each of those? We'll have images popping up on the screen and everything. Can you just break down those three product lines?
Yeah, absolutely. So we can start with washers. So Nordlock washers, they're a wedge locking solution, anti-vibration, anti-loosening. One of the largest products in our group, and they can be used on any applications. You can walk around this show and you will see Nordlocks on tons of equipment. It goes
Yep.
guys on their Harleys to rope shovels, drag lines, excavators, what have you. Every single place, washers, or you have loosening issues, washers is a perfect solution. Next, we go to expanders. So any pivot joint, anything that's moving, driven hydraulically, for mobile, we use expander pins. They're eliminate lug wear, longer lasting, much safer to install, and used all over underground surface mine equipment currently. So,
and then so that's
two of them. We got two more.
Yeah.
So then Superbolt and Bolt Tight, they're tensioning products. So on the Superbolt side, it's a mechanical tensioner with jack bolts, pulling in pure tension, easier to install, low torque, much more accurate, safer. Great product used on usually large bolted joints.
Yeah.
And then Bolt Tight complements that. It's hydraulic tensioning. So the same thing, pulling in pure tension. Same advantages, but just usually quicker, faster installation. We're using hydraulic force instead of mechanical tightening.
So they're using the same applications?
They can be, yes. It just depends on specifically what the customer is looking for. That's why we have both products.
Can you describe both? Let's go back to the Superbolt. Can you just walk us through what that product is, though, like how it's actually designed?
Yeah, so we have a Superbolt right here. So the difference with us is we're using a multi-jack bolt scenario. So when you have, say you have a standard 2-inch nut, you're driving a hex nut on there, you need a large torque tool to achieve that torque and get your clamp load that you're looking for. With Superbolt, we use these jack bolts, so it's pulling in pure tension. You're eliminating friction and wear. And so using the jack bolt system, you can use a standard hand torque wrench and get super high load and torque on that system. So much safer, no reaction. And then if you're in a tight confined space, a standard hand wrench can do everything you need for it.
So in this design, does this part kind of spin on first and then it tightens?
Absolutely. So you spin this down hand tight till it touches the surface, and then you start your tightening sequence on the jack bolts.
Right. And is there now what is this gauge? What is this?
So this is a gauge. This is just one of our demo setups for Superbolt, showing how the torque is achieved or how the load is achieved when you're tightening the jack bolts down. So just a visual gauge, and then we have other ones too. So
the Superbolt, does it replace, are there still people that are using an old bolting system for this size?
Yeah. So are you saying like a standard hex nut configuration?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have people who are using standard hex all the time, and they're having to use huge tools or hold them, and they're heavy and it's cumbersome. So yeah, trying to get more exposure with.
And what is the size range of these?
Whatever you want.
Okay.
There's pretty much no limit. So
like what would be like on
I think we can do a 40-inch thread currently. So
a 40-inch thread.
Yeah.
Wait, 40?
Yeah.
Let me think about that. What would a 40 go?
So yeah, 4 feet. Yeah.
Like Wow, like huge.
Huge. So
Oh, okay.
giant hydraulic presses, hydraulic
Wow,
power applications. So
crazy.
power
So,
gen.
no, those aren't off the shelf. A 40 inch, that
No,
someone needs to order that
absolutely.
specifically. Yeah, you don't
No,
stop by the local store.
we have a ton of standard product too. A lot of it is custom, but if you want a standard, say you're looking for a 2-inch
Right. Okay.
standard Superbolt nut, we have that on the shelf and we can support that too. But we do anything custom because depending on the application or what the customer's facing, we'll find a way to suit their needs. So
Okay, the bolt tight. I want to talk about that because I don't actually have a good understanding of how it works. I'm looking for it on the thing here. This is a great background you guys have, by the way.
thank you.
So you can explain it. We'll bring it up. I'm still looking for it somewhere. I'm not seeing it.
There's some on the back here. So
okay.
The bolt tight is similar to the Superbolt. Main difference is you're tightening in hydraulic, so it's a pump or pressure
So does
to
it
pull
look
everything.
the same?
It looks here. Let me grab.
Sure. Yeah.
Maybe.
In heavy machinery, uptime is crucial. Meeting productivity demands with less downtime requires top-notch lubrication. The SKF Lincoln SL6 metering device is built to excel. With a proven design, it handles even the toughest conditions, ensuring reliable performance with extreme pressure greases. This automatic lubrication system reduces maintenance, cuts grease consumption, and extends component life. Plus, its advanced sealing technology minimizes leakage risks. For those who demand reliability, the SKF Lincoln SL6 delivers superior lubrication. Keep your machines running smoothly. Visit skf.com/lubrication to learn more. Need a complete and easy to integrate solution to unlock aerial insights and boost productivity on your mine sites? Wingtra offers a complete drone data platform from flight planning to capture to high quality mapping outputs, so companies can get reliable and high accuracy insights on any project, no matter how large or complex. From surveying to construction to mining, Wingtra is the aerial data platform industry leaders worldwide turn to for safer and more productive operations, empowering industries with accessible, high-precision views that transform their businesses. Wingtra takes drone innovation to the next level. Visit wingtra.com to learn more. CIM is Canada's leading technical institute dedicated to the sustainability of our industry. Members enjoy professional growth opportunities through CIM libraries, publications, webinars, societies, and the job board. Experience the CIM community firsthand at the Conference of Metallurgists, August 19th to 22nd, ICARD, September 16th to 20th, and the CIM Health and Safety Conference, October 6th to 8th. Visit CIM.org for more information and join CIM today.
Okay, well, thank you. You jumped up. You had to weave through some traffic, push some customers out of the way, but it's fine. Nobody got too mad. Okay, so what are we looking at here?
So we have this is a Superbolt, your mechanical tensioning, so tightening these down with hand tools or one of our Superbolt tools, and then bolt tight. I grabbed the foam because the ones we have are very large and cumbersome. So the main difference is instead of having jack bolts, we tighten a nut down onto the stud and then drive it hydraulically, and then it pulls everything in pure tension. So these are both pure tension products.
Oh, okay.
So they have the same benefit. When we're using bolt tight, you can run these in series. So if you have a bunch of large bolts and want to tighten them super fast, you can do it with this. Or if you have different super high load ones, you can use this as well. So
what would be an example now in the mining industry? Which would be the sort of I imagine the Superbolt is everywhere.
When we're talking about Superbolt, we're everywhere. Haul trucks, fixed plant, rope shovels, drag lines, all sort gyratory crushers, which these are used as well too on crushing. But the Superbolt seems to be, just because you can use standard hand tools and you have more access to it. We see a lot more uses of Superbolt.
The other thing I wanted to ask about was the expander pins.
Yeah.
What is that? Which product line is that?
So our expander product line, instead of using a straight pin, which is just a solid diameter all the way across,
right? Yeah.
Expander pin. So we have a tapered axle.
I see.
With a tapered sleeve. Once we tighten this system down, it fully grabs the bores. And with that, there's no movement, no wear that can occur, no acceleration. So it's perfectly fixed and loaded. So there will be no need to line bore or wear in that joint. So.
And where is that? Where is this applicated? Where is it used mostly?
Tons of haul trucks, excavators, dozers, graders, shovels, any mobile application, anything that's hydraulically driven. That's where we use expander.
At an event like this, everybody's using this. So what's the goal of your conversation? Is it to find new dealers? Is it to find another OEM that isn't using your product? What are you trying to accomplish? I mean, this is such a major event. Everybody from all over the world is coming. Lots of people from Latin America have come in for the show. Canada. I'm walking around. I'm hearing all these Canadians talking about the weather and stuff. It's funny. I can hear like from 20 feet away. I can hear. I'm Canadian, so yeah. So I can hear all the Canadians talking. It's funny. But people just coming from everywhere. What are you trying to get across at an event like this, or accomplish, I should say?
Yeah, so a lot of things. Some people are like, hey, we know you. We know Nordlock. And it's like, oh, do you? Which product? And they're like,
right.
Oh, we've been using washers for years. Great. But it's like, okay, what are you using them on? Is it excavators? Is it rope shovels? Is it dozers? And then it segues. It goes, yeah, you've been using this. It's been working. Why don't look at our other product? If you're doing this and you have more machinery, there's more applications and help we can service you. And it's just kind of knowledge sharing, being like, did you know this, or do you have these issues? And 99% of the time they go, I had no idea you knew this, or I didn't know you could solve this issue for us. And we're like, we already love your one product, and it segues into another. So
right.
Kind of just reaching the whole region of applications to help service customers.
On older products, are you seeing people swapping out like the Superbolt for, they've got the old style and now they're swapping stuff out? Are you seeing that kind of stuff?
Yeah, there can be some. So we've had a bunch of legacy product out there that works very well, and there's always new developments, or there might be a customer has a slightly different application, or it's rougher, there's an issue. So a lot of times they know our product and they'll be like, hey, we got this other issue we want to look at, or we're having just a slight tweak. Can we change that? And we're like, absolutely. We want to learn as much as we can about your application so we can service you properly and make a better product.
Is there any examples that sort of stand out to you as a good example of where your product is fitting in to a machine?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've had some really exciting projects in the last 6 months or a year, and we've actually been able to have really good access to mines. A lot of times you can't have that, but we've had good customers and they've been wanting to showcase the product as well, and it really makes it easy for us to show it. So we've been working on kind of full haul truck pin kits for Expander. So every pin position on the haul trucks with Cat 797 and then also Komatsu 980. So a lot of times someone might know, hey, we're just doing steering cylinders or just rear suspension. So to be able to showcase full truck and the advantages of each position and how it helps the customers and how much safer it is, saving them time, saving them downtime, wear, and labor costs. And then it's just been a huge benefit to have that.
You also have these kits. I guess you're just mentioning that on the haul trucks. These I'm seeing here pictures of these Superbolt kits. So are these customized to a specific machine, or how does that work?
Absolutely. So our strut kits is a great product, and we service all haul truck models. So you can be 777s to 797s on the Cat, or 980s down to 730s on Komatsu, and we have a full kit. Comes perfectly ready, Superbolt studs, nuts, everything you need to complete the job. It's much safer, it's easier to install, and it's a proven solution. And we've had huge success with that, and customers love it.
So does that get sent to, is that an OEM product, or is that even like an on-site repair product?
It can be both. So sometimes you can use a dealer might order it, or end user manually order it, or OEM has interest as well. So
there's another thing I wanted to ask, just for sake of time, I want to make sure we get to it. There's a bolt tight. It's called a fixed plant, or no, like bolt tight. I think it's for fixed plants and crushers and that. Did we already cover that, or something different?
No, that's just a good thing to touch on for bolt tight. So they do a lot of stuff more on the fixed plant side. So when you got crushers, pumps, flanges, that's kind of where bolt tight shines. So some more applications for what bolt tight is good for use.
Well, thank you very much for joining the show. What is your schedule for the next 2.5? Just talking to as many people as you can?
Just chaos. So I was hoping to walk around. I've been stuck in the booth. It's just seeing a lot of customers that we have, and everyone's excited, and we've had great traffic. I'm ready. Hopefully going to walk around if my feet don't hurt too bad.
Yeah.
I'm standing as much as I have, but no, it's been great so far, and excited for the next few days.
Just one quick question before I let you go. When you're at an event like this, which is such a major hub, you got everybody here. Do you sort of learn like questions that people have? All of a sudden you go, oh, this is a new way I can communicate this. Have you gotten some questions that sort of stand out to you at this event?
Yeah, it's just, there's been some questions. I just actually, before you came here, I was talking to a guy for mine, and he's like, I have this issue, and it just shows it's like we have a solution, but it's like we're not promoting it. It's not out there. It's like I actually do have something for you. So it's like when we're dealing with different steering issues on haul trucks, where we got guys saying, hey, we have these kind of different applications on rope shovels for Superbolt. Can you help us? It's like, yes, I know we've done this, but it's trying to convey that and have the information to share with the customers right away. So just little things where it's like, oh, this guy said this from Colombia, this guy from Australia said this guy from Canada. It's like,
right.
It's a global issue. We just got to get our product out there and let them know.
Yeah, so it refines your like you kind of can go home and then refine your communication around it, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. And then since we have our global team here, it's like, pick up on this. This guy said this. Right. It's a better way to showcase, and the customer's issue now exactly from the horse's mouth. And it's like, we have a solution. Let's convey it and show them what we can do.
Right there, what you're saying is the price of admission for like some people talk about live events because we're an online show. Of course, we love online.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm a promoter of both. You got to be in front of people. Even like let's say a Zoom call in a meeting, you can't get the same. Everybody has to keep talking because you're sitting there staring at each other. So it's whereas if you're here talking, you look, pick something up, have a new thought, you just end up. And it's so important to mix those two. And I don't think anywhere in the mining industry does it better than Mine Expo because everyone's here. It's just crazy.
Yeah, crazy. And it's just so exciting and bringing everyone together. And then there's random things like we'll get guys that come up, hey, have you ever thought of this? Absolutely not. Or we have this problem. Can you look at it? It's like, here's my card. Let's figure it out. Yeah, let's start the discussion. And that's how all the great products come because they have an issue or a safety problem or this takes forever to install or things are breaking. It's like, that's not what we want to hear, but that's what we solve. So
right. We should just do episodes of just standing with someone like yourself and just have people, rather than me sitting here asking all the questions, just have people coming and asking you questions.
Open board, fire away, guys.
Yeah,
so.
I can get myself fired, Devin. That's a terrible idea, even though it'd be interesting.
Extra producing, baby.
Yeah. I'll get a new job as a producer. Okay. Thank you very much, Nick. Great to have you on.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Enjoy the show. I know you're still busy, so rest the voice.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, guys.
And thank you, everybody, for watching. Of course, we'll have links to Nordlock and the different products. We're going to have links in the description. If you're watching, there'll be a learn more where you can go to the main, page. But if you go into the description, there'll be specific items that you can actually click if you want to get that directly. You can connect with Nick on LinkedIn as well and follow him, follow the company, and make sure to subscribe and follow us. We really appreciate the support. We will see you on the next episode of Mining Now.